Australia has just made global history. It's officially the first nation to roll out a nationwide age restriction for social media. Under the new rules, 10 major platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram, must prevent anyone under 16 from creating an account. Naturally, this triggered applause, arguments, outrage, and of course, commentary from the last people anyone asked for: Harry and Meghan. Because apparently in 2025, no worldwide discussion feels complete until the Duke and Duchess of Montecito release a polished statement straight from their sun-soaked PR headquarters. Their Archewell Foundation dropped a 537-word essay applauding Australia's move and urging tech companies to step up. Honestly, the speed at which these two jump into any trending topic is practically a competitive sport. Australia didn't request their input, not even slightly. But did that stop the former royals? Of course not. In their statement, they praise Australia for bravely shielding kids from toxic algorithms, data tracking, and endless doom scrolling. Harry and Meghan cheering on this initiative is interesting, considering they still manage an Instagram page that soft launches their kids more frequently than Netflix releases new true crime content. Yes, the same duo warning the world about child exploitation also posts perfectly curated family photos whenever a new project needs a little extra shine. But sure, please tell us more about online safety. Australia had barely finished putting pen to paper on the new law when the Montecito phone line suddenly sprang to life. Out of nowhere, the country found itself receiving unasked for commentary from two people who don't live in Australia, don't lead Australia, once dismissed the place as a waste of time, and allegedly even threw tea at someone during a visit. The irony is so thick you could practically butter it onto bread. In their statement, Harry and Meghan dramatically claim that the age ban is nothing more than a temporary band-aid, one that doesn't address the deeper flaws built into social media platforms. A bold critique, especially coming from a pair whose entire post-royal career depends heavily on social media traction. And yes, lecturing an entire country from a luxury California mansion while being estranged from most of your own family is definitely a choice. Yet here they are, weighing in on global policy anyway. By now, the general mood in Australia has blended into one long, exhausted exhale. People are done with the double standards, done with the moral grandstanding, and done with the unsolicited royal commentary. What doesn't help their credibility is that Meghan, often presented as a champion of digital purity, runs a lifestyle brand that regularly posts perfectly curated shots featuring their children. Their faces stay hidden, but their presence is heavily used for marketing. It's influencer-style parenting, just with extra layers. Meanwhile, Harry, the same man who has long blamed the press for damaging his childhood, is now firing off press statements across continents about matters that have nothing to do with him, and everyone can see the strategy. Commenting on politics, as long as it's not American or British politics, allows them to play the role of global statespeople without violating the royal rules they claim not to follow, yet still quietly depend on. They want the stature of world leaders without the responsibility that actually comes with it. And Australia? Australia isn't buying it. The Prime Minister didn't request their opinion. Parliament didn't ask. No one did. At all. I mean, honestly, if a kangaroo chimed in, it might be taken more seriously. At this point, the couple might want to spend less time lecturing the world and more time tackling real personal matters, like perhaps calling Thomas Markle before issuing grand statements about children's well-being.